when situations arise that are difficult, that are challenging, that test you in a way that to see if you've grown, you have to be able to let life flow through you and trust in what is about to happen, or is what is currently happening to you. It's a chance to grow, and it's a chance to learn from. It's an opportunity to be able to grow and learn in that situation. Stay strong in that moment, to just let it happen, to let that situation happen. Whether it's a bad habit, whether it's a bad circumstance that you're going through financially, you have to be able to stand strong and trust that life is going to happen for you. Trust that it will all work out. Trust that it's there to serve its purpose. That moment, that situation is there to serve its purpose, to help you in some sort of way, to help you grow in some sort of way. That life that you've asked for, the life that you dream about, these situations are coming up because of that, because of what you've asked for. These situations will arise, these events will happen, and they're there for you to learn from. They're there for you to take a step into true power within yourself, to cultivate that within yourself, the power to move forward within the discomfort or the comfortable, because it's quite easy to move forward in the comfortable times, in the happy times, the good times, but to be able to stand there in that discomfort, to be able to stand there and say, I'm going to make it through this is here for me to learn from. That's power. To be able to, not become emotional about that situation, to let it just flow, to let life flow, to not just, make emotional decisions or impulsive decisions within that moment because it's a bit difficult right now, it's a bit uncomfortable right now. To be able to stand there, to sit there and embrace that discomfort, I think is true power. To be able to navigate the world, to navigate your mind, to navigate the things that you do in a way that you don't make it any more uncomfortable than what it already is, then that is true power. That is something that has taken me a lot, and still learning, a lot to get to, but yeah, still learning. Because of course there are times, this isn't something that has always been who I am or how I've thought or how I've navigated life. I've kind of wanted to control everything. Or if the things that I felt like I couldn't control controlled me, and it was scary because I felt like I had no control over my life. But there are certain things in life you can't control, but that's where you have to let life flow through you. To be able to sit there and say, this is an uncomfortable situation and I'm not going to do anything that's impulsive or emotional right now because that's going to make it more uncomfortable. That's going to make things more challenging. It's going to make the situation already harder than what it already is. And once you're on the other side, you'll be, thankful and grateful for this lesson, this opportunity to arise, because you learned so much. You grew a little bit. That's if you chose to grow. If you chose to see the circumstance as a lesson or an opportunity to grow. Because there will be times where we won't see something as a lesson. There'll be times where our ego guides us. There will be times where we choose to be childish or impulsive, and we thought that was the right way. But again, that's another lesson in itself. That's another opportunity to grow. Once you recognise that, once you recognise that you dealt with that situation wrong, and if a similar experience comes up again, then you can deal with it differently. And then, if you've recognised that and that same situation comes up again, then that's your second chance to grow again. And I think right now we should just sit and just reflect on the things in our life that we can't control but we're trying to control. To sit there and just think about, are you wasting your energy on this thing that you can't control, this circumstance, this situation that you can't control? Is it another person? Is it something, to do with your job? Is it something that just has to happen to you for you to move on to your next part of your life, next stage? Is this a chance for you to let life flow through you and let life happen to you? Because if it is, it's a chance for you to let go, to remove that mental strain side of the part of your brain that it's taking up so much room within your brain, within your thinking power. It's exhausting you just because of how much thought you are putting into it, and you can't control it. So why are we wasting time thinking that we can, change things or things should be different? It's meant to happen exactly how it is happening, and that should be able to clear up your mind. To trust in what is happening is for you. It's for you to grow. It's for you to push you into your next stage of life, into your next time to mature. And with that free space, with that space that's been freed up now, that you've been able to let go, that you've been able to sit there and reflect on, this thing is consuming too much of my life, and it doesn't need to. Try to let it go, and once that space in your mind is free, think about, other parts of your life that you can control. Maybe it's your diet, maybe it's you going to the gym, staying consistent within the gym, maybe it's seeing your family twice a week, like things that you can control. Then this space is now free for you to think about them other things within your life. This is your chance to concentrate on things that truly mean the most to you, that are going to help you towards your goal or towards where you want to be. I hope this helps. Love you, boys.